You trying to tell me something? All right, all right, all right. Tart. So somewhere between a third and half of that came from yesterday. Is it surprising how much litter 500 people make? I mean, that's kind of what we're guesstimating we add here throughout the day, is around about 500 people. They produce an awful lot of rubbish. But then maybe that was our fault because we did leave a couple of these around, and yeah, we found all sorts. A few things we'd rather not have found, but you know, it's all in the bin bag and it's all going to the tip. So, right, so I thought I'd just have a quick wander up to the field where the event was supposed to be and where part of it was. We did do a little bit out here, but nowhere near as much as we thought. And I'm just going to show you the damage, which is cosmetic. So I'm not up here to complain about, oh, they've ripped my field up, although I did make one lady laugh when she was coming out of the Easter egg, and I said, excuse me, you're making a right mess of my field, and she just laughed at me. But it was, you know, said in jest. But yeah, I mean, if you look at that, it's not that bad. The couple of tyre scuff marks here are actually me on the skid steer this morning, because we had some bales of straw that were given to us, and we bought them up so people could have like something to sit on. Most people didn't sit down, but yeah, so this is the main area of kind of impact. That's where the PA was, and the steel band was there, and then the bouncy castle was just over there, and that was it. That was kind of all the bits of the field we used. It does get terribly wet here. The flower store was there, and the fluffy toy store, whatever, was next door, and there was 3 or 4 in there. And over here, I mean, look at it. It's not, like I say, it's very soft. But once over with a roller, when the ground's just right, although it looks like somebody had to come and play in the mud. There's quite a lot of small footprints in there. So, yeah. I wonder how many actually went down there on their ass, hands and knees in there. But yeah, the gateway into the little woodland did get a little bit chewed up. But again, if you look at it, you can still see the grass. All this mud will wash back in. The grass will come back up through it. Give it a month, you won't even know they've been here. So, and it's the same out on the common where the cars were. There's nothing. In fact, that's probably way worse than anything out on the common. It was really, we got off so light, and I was having kittens, thinking about how much mess. If we'd had vehicles out here, we'd have had a problem. But everybody was very, very understanding, and we just said, no cars, no, nothing with wheels, just, yeah, please stay off. And they did. So, and that helped make the day. Right then, back down the shed, because I've got a couple of jobs to do down there, which I can do now, even though it is gone past 6 o'clock. We've done the Sunday live. We did it as a public Sunday live because we wanted to thank everybody for their help and assistance and everything else. I mean, like I said, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know there was a burger van there and a pub there where the trailer was and a charity store. You wouldn't know. But yeah, as I was saying, I've got more time. I've got an extra hour of daylight. So I've only got a few bits and bobs to do down here. I've got my Land Rover keys. We've got the Land Rover loaded up. I'm going to put that under cover because apparently between midnight and 2 o'clock this morning, it's going to throw it down with rain. And I don't particularly want to be handling wet bags and boxes tomorrow. So that's going in the shed down the bottom. We're going to give the cows a bail. I think they're going to want a bail. The steers I'm looking at, I think they're going to be okay. So that's Angela's box that was full of Easter eggs. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't full of Easter eggs. Thank you, Angela. I've not actually found my Easter egg. Apparently I have one. But that's provided my granddaughter doesn't get to it before I do. Because then I won't have one. Because she will chuff that down with no effort whatsoever. I might as well take it now, and they're all right. And so were they. I really thought they'd have polished that bale off by now. Right. And maybe I haven't got as much work to do as I thought I did. Maybe I can have the last bits of Sunday off. It's not very often I have it off on a Sunday. So if ever you get the chance, have it off. You know, you never pass it up. What are you doing in there, you little devil? Get out! Get out of it! Get out! Go on! Go on! Get out! Go on! Out! Right, that's going to be a problem, because now he's found it, and the problem is, in the very bottom of there, because there's remains of the oil belt, I bet that's warm. So he's in there because it's warm and cosy and next to Mummy. Hello, Mary. Oh, the problem is, if he was just going to lie in there, I know. You're trying to tell me something? All right, all right, all right. Tart. Yeah. Thing is, you stand up and you pee on it and you poo on it, and it'll ruin it. So that is an issue. I'm gonna have to do something about that. That making you go all queer? It is, isn't it? Making you go all queer, that is. Look at all his hair coming out of you. Look at it. The tail's going 19 to the dozen here. Oh. Right. Right. Is that enough? Eh? Is that enough? Just don't tread on my foot. So I've got to ask myself the question now, is do I put a bale in there now just to stop that calf getting in there, or do I let them finish that off and then tomorrow I get in there and fork out what's left? That's probably the more sensible option, is to let them eat what they can tonight and then get in there tomorrow, clean this out, provided I've had enough. All right, darling. And start again. Put 2 bales in there. He won't get in there then, will he? All right, sweetheart. What? We'll push that up a little bit, I think. You're borderline, I'd say that is. So the bed's dry, but it is a little bit mucky. This is predominantly dry in here, apart from where they actually stand to feed. So it's a little bit mucky there, but I think this is going to last till tomorrow as well. Hello, you lot. Hello, you all right? Yeah. Just gonna go look at a calf a minute. I think he's asleep, but I will check. Oh, hello, mate. All right. Right, what's all the fuss then? Hey, what's the fuss? Oh, he's all right. It was that little chap there. He was just lying very still, like they do sometimes. They do it on purpose just to worry us. So, yeah, and the bed in here will do for tonight as well. Pallet forks will do the job. Don't need a lot of power for this. Just don't push it back out again. Let's have a bit more. I'll keep it going tomorrow. So they got enough, they got enough. There will definitely be some feeders to do tomorrow morning, but that will be tomorrow morning. I came down all dressed up to do some work, and I think that was it. So, yeah. If I hadn't put my overalls on, mind you, I'd have had a load to do, because that's the sod's law. Right, on that note, I'm going to go in, have my shower, call it a day. See you tomorrow.